Hello, welcome back to the SN Studio for another Horus Heresy battle port, and I'm going to say it, a special one at that, because we have a new army to showcase for you today. But first off, the rules. We are playing Blood Feud Mission 1 from the Age of Darkness rulebook, and we will explain our secret objectives in each of our respective army showcases in a moment. And we are playing on the gentle dawn breaking of this planet, where the outpost held by Loyalist something or other is now coming under threat by the forces of the Word Bearers. That's right, I am bringing back the 17th Legion in all their glory, and they will be up against, drumroll, the Militia. Yes, Captain Pardo is bringing the Militia for the first time probably ever on YouTube at the moment, and we're going to be showcasing them. We've only just got the rules, but we are excited to play them, so we thought we'll cobble together a little list and have a little showcase for you on this thematic board today. And just to remind you, the board is 4x4 rather than 6x4, but we'll explain that all coming up. So without further ado, we have Captain Pardo and the Militia coming up next.
And here we are at 1500 points with finally the Imperialis Militia. Very excited here. I'm sure you guys at home are very excited as well, because it brings so much more variety to the Horus Heresy scene with armies like this having new rules. Now, there's a lot to go over, so I'll probably have to actually use my phone to actually make sure I get things right, but I will try my best. So, 1500 points, and first of all, I do have to choose my Master of Worlds Provenancer. So this is something you choose before you build your list, and you can actually choose 2 of them, and they actually help you build your list in the sense that you can actually get more slots of different things in your detachment. So I've gone for Industrial Strongholds, which allows me to actually take extra heavy support slots and extra Leman Russes if needed, and I've also gone for a Warrior Elite, which gives the chance of Grenadiers to go into compulsory troop choices, and also gives all my army and especially my infantry and my cavalry +1 leadership, which is very, very important for this militia army, because leadership is very low and they are very weak when it comes to leadership tests. And if they start running, if units are half than the starting number of models, they carry on running, they can't even regroup. So it's very important. So I've tried my best to make sure that units don't run as much as they're supposed to. So first of all, let's go first into my HQ, my first HQ, and my Warlord for today. He is on a horse, so extra cavalry there to go with my cavalry, which you will see now. The Warlord trait actually also gives him a +1 charge to him and his units on the charge, and can't sweep in advance though. But if it gets to that point where you're supposed to sweep in advance, instead of sweeping advance, you actually roll a d6, and then with 4+, he actually gains d3 victory points, which personally, on paper, looks absolutely great. Now, as I've stated already, he's upgraded to have a horse. He's also got a power sword and a Carapace armor upgrade. He also has an Iron Halo and a Cyber Familiar, granting him a very good 3+ invulnerable save. Now, a lot of these units look good, but you have to remember that their armor save and their toughness is really low, so they do die very, very easily. My second HQ for today is a unit of Discipline Masters. So I've got 2 Masters in it. Both of them have power swords, and both of them have been upgraded to Carapace armor to have a bit more survivability. So what these guys do is basically grant the units they are attached to. These work similar to apothecaries. They attach to units, and they give obviously their leadership of 8 to that unit. And if you fail your leadership test, you can actually re-roll that leadership and have, I think it's d3 wounds allocated to that unit, which you can also save with. So pretty interesting, and like I stated at the beginning, this gives me a bit more of survivability and not run away so easily with these units. Moving on to my compulsory troop choices, I have 2 units of Grenadiers. Both units have been upgraded to have shotguns, so the whole unit has shotguns except for obviously the Sergeant, who just has a las pistol and a close combat weapon. Then we move on to what I am most excited about, and I'm sure you've already seen some photos on social media. We have the Militia Cavalry for my fast attack. So 2 units of 9, a lot of cavalry. We do have more, so hopefully in the next battle report, which will up the points to 2,000 or 3,000 in the next coming weeks, you will see more cavalry than this, which already isn't a good number. Look, 19 cavalry, 19 horses on a Horus Heresy battlefield is already epic as it is. So they all have upgraded their weapons to Militia Lancers, which sound interesting. Strength 7, AP 3, Brutal 2 as well, but the only negative from it is that you can only use it on the charge. So yes, sad times. I have also upgraded them to have Carapace armor. This is something that most of the units have across the new data slates. You can upgrade them to have Carapace armor. So from a 5 up, most units can be upgraded to a 4+ armor save. Then lastly, in the heavy support choices, first of all, we've got 3 Lehman Russes, all of them equipped the same. They all have the battle cannon, which comes in stock with the heavy bolts at the front as well, which as well comes in stock. Battle cannon on paper doesn't look very good. We will see how it performs on the table, and we can probably talk about it at the end of game conclusion. But I think all the other options you can upgrade the tank to are actually better than the battle cannon on paper, at least. But this is what we have right now. We play strict WYSIWYG here, so we're going to try the battle cannon to start off. Then lastly, finishing off my list, we have a unit of rapier batteries. Now, they have the very, very powerful laser destroyers, which personally I think they're the strongest units in this list at the moment. I think they're strength 9, AP 1. They have Exo Shock as well. They have 2-shot siege ordnance as well. They just get really good against all sorts of things, really. If you want to shoot at elites, they'll probably demolish them really quickly. If you shoot at tanks, they're really good at tanks as well. But yeah, they are 2 shots. Obviously, we're hitting on 4s across the field, but they are twin-linked, which makes them, I think, very, very good. Anyway, that's my list. 1,500 points on the nose. Again, I've said it 3 or 4 times, but yes, I am very excited. But before we go into the battle, let's check out the Word Bearers, and that's coming up next.
So we return once again with the 17th Legion, and just a bit of a fun list, to be honest. It's 1,200 points exactly, which is why when I was putting it into Battle Scribe, I instantly went, oh yeah, perfect. Not going to touch a thing. So we are having no right of war today, keeping it nice and simple. I could have taken Dark Weather in, but I thought, why not? Just let it be as it is. We have taken a HQ choice as a Praetor today. Yes, Praetor Damien has returned. He has a Paragon Blade, and he has a Warp Fire Pistol. He also has the Burning Law upgrade, and last but not least, he has himself a Warlord trait, which is Enslaved by Darkness. Kind of the must is to go to. It's super strong, gives him strength 6 for a couple of turns. Moving on from that, we have ourselves not 1 but 2 units of Tactical Marines. Nice and simple again. We have chain bayonets on all of them, and then the sergeants have Artificer Armor and a Power Fist, and last but not least, each unit is upgraded with a Vexilla. Moving on from that, we have 2 Predators in the heavy support slot, just with the Predator Cannons, autocannons, and the Heavy Bolter Sponsons. Nice and simple there. Last but not least, my new units. I'm super excited to show everybody. I've just finished painting them up, so new model syndrome, although I have played a sneaky game with them on SM+. I have 2 squads of 7 Ashen Circle. This is the tough part of my army. The Iconoclasts have the Artificer Armor upgrades, and they also have Infernal Pistols. And on top of that, the squad has Dark Channeling, both of them. So, you know, causing fear and the usual bits and pieces. So, everything else just has stock, which they come with Achetic Flamers and Axe Rake chain axes, essentially. But they're pretty strong, they're pretty tough. I've never had jump packs or any kind of something like that before, so I'm excited to get them on the field and use them. Sadly, no Galvo back today, but I wanted to try and tone the list down so we can have a nice showcase of what some of the militia rules can do. So, without further ado, you've seen Pardo's militia, you've seen the outpost we're fighting on today, and you've seen the mission rules, so we'll see you on the table in just a second.
Soldiers grabbed weapons as they ran past the armory racks, their officers barking orders and directing the press of bodies down corridors. The loading docks were busy with the sounds of engines revving and tracks clanking on metal plating as the militia tanks rolled out for war. The breaking dawn broke through the creaking gateway that dragged itself open, the frost of nightfall whisking in with a flurry of wind. The soldiers poured out of the opening, flanking left and right to take up defensive positions among the freshly demolished outpost ruins. Escorting the armoured column in tow, ranks of militia cavalry were marching in unison. Lances held high as they followed their commander, the Baron. The Imperialis Militia marched to war. In the name of the Emperor.
As the frost of the night thaws and the sun rises, klaxons sound and alarm bells ring as the militia pour forth from their facility to confront the Word Bearers.
That was really good.
Thank you.
That was really
Just
good.
made that up,
yeah. It's morning.
It's morning
This
time.
is the time where you don't know if to take the coat off or not.
Yeah, like
it's
a bit
like it's
frosty.
been cold, but now
Yeah.
it's not cold. So
Get your coffee.
yeah, exactly.
But you don't want to go outside anyway because these guys are here.
Exactly.
We are, of course, playing Mission 1 Blood Feud for this nice game. Very thematic board today. I am very, very excited. It's probably my favourite board I've ever played on. This is all thanks to Mr. Pardo as well, because obviously it's a Pardo signature, because there are crates here.
Ta-da! You know, I wasn't going to put crates.
Oh, really?
And then I said, I'm going to put crates.
Every single time. That's where most of our SM Plus money goes, folks.
Yeah, crates.
Consider signing up to SM Plus so we can get some more crates.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Anyway, let's begin. We can't, in terms of Blood Feud, the mission type, everyone probably knows it by now, but if you don't, we both have a secret agenda.
Yeah.
But it's probably quite obvious.
Yes, I'm going to explain why.
Yes.
Because I had to explain my army to DC. I had to explain it to myself as well because it's brand new.
Yeah.
So a lot in my head. But Lehman Russes don't score for victory points, for purposes of victory points.
Yes.
So it was either infantry or cavalry.
Yes.
Because he was thinking about going for Lehman Russes, but Lehman Russes don't count for victory points. So
Yes.
I probably know what he's gone for now. And on this side, there's just, it'll be silly if you don't go for one of them because you just get a lot more points.
Exactly. So that's that.
Yeah. Shall I explain what
Please.
this is all about?
Of course.
So as you know, as you can see, there's a part of Zone Mortalis and there's a smaller 4x4 area where the battlefield is. Now, we are playing only 1,200 points, as we stated at the beginning, so we thought let's make the battlefield much smaller. 4x4 is good for points like this,
Yes.
but we still have to make it really cool.
Yeah.
So we thought let's put a big zone where obviously there's a military base inside. We've got the doors. You can see the snow of vehicles and troops moving in and out. And yeah, so basically we're playing on a 4x4. We're still playing Dawn of War, so we're 12 inches on each side, still 24 inches in the middle. And that's about it.
Yeah.
I went first,
You did.
so hopefully you don't steal and my things don't die, because militia, don't be shocked when things start just disappearing,
Yes.
because they do die very quickly, and if they don't die, they fail leadership and run away. So
this is brand new, so we don't know how it's going to go quite yet. I did try and bring quite a tame list. There's no Galvo back, there's no Dreadnoughts. So
probably the first battle report with the new 2.0 militia rules on YouTube.
On
at the
YouTube.
moment. Yeah, I would think so.
Yeah. So let's make your day.
Don't do this.
What does it say? Is it a 6?
I just stole.
Is it really? Oh!
Stole it. Sad. I'm just going to go.
Oh, the planetary militia still hold the line despite being seized on. The initiative by the Word Bearers. But the valiant riders up forth. I was about to call them Death Riders, but I can't really call them Death Riders.
They're just Militia Cavalry.
The Militia Cavalry sally forth in the center with a scout move to,
So I've actually, they can move up to 40. They can move, I think it was 12, because they are cavalry. Yeah, they can move 12. All the rest can only move 6, I think, any direction. But I've only moved 7 or less, 6.9, just because your bolters will not be able to rapid fire. I haven't done it on that side because I knew your Ashen Circle would move up, and if I get closer, you're going to get a free charge.
I would love that.
Which you don't want to do against them.
Yeah.
So at least we've seen the cavalry just slowly moving forward.
Yeah. Clip, clop. Clip, clop. Is that your horse there?
And then you wait. I saw Braveheart not so long ago, so I'm really excited for charges.
I see. Okay, makes sense now. Okay, so in terms of movement, we have pulled out of the ruins with the Ashen Circle. They've done their jetpack move 12. We've pushed forwards full 7 with the Traitorous Squad. And then the other squad has kind of shifted into the terrain there, the barricades, to act as a little firing platform on what I thought might be some more charges advances on your next turn. Predators have wheeled around. My idea, folks, is to try and put down some of the anti-armor first, in order to then I can just sweep up and do what Marines do best against all of your soft humans. But that anti-armor could
very soft.
Yeah, could put a dent in my Marines. So that's the idea anyway. And then we've pushed over with the other flank, of course, with the other Ashen Circle. So that's nice and easy. Oh, there's a finger.
Talking about soft.
Yeah.
Your Force Commander. My Force Commander for today still has a 3-up invulnerable save and a 4-up save.
Oh, wow.
You can make your Force Commander have a 3-up save and a 3-up invulnerable. Still toughness 3, so he's really easy to wounds, but
still
tough, eh?
Yeah,
tough.
That ain't getting through. Okay, so with that, that's into the movement. There's something else to be done. So let's go on to shooting. I've got a little bit of that coming up next. Starting off the shooting phase now, I'm going to put my first Predator into this can opener right over there. So, now,
people probably don't know why it's a can opener yet.
Yeah. Well,
why you are a can opener and this is a can.
Yes, exactly. So essentially, I'm not using heavy bolters because it doesn't work, but I'm using obviously the Predator cannon.
But the one heavy bolter can fire at something else, remember, because it's a sponsor.
Ah, great. Then I'll put that into one of the rapier batteries.
Yeah.
Okay. So first of all, let's put the Predator autocannon into you, hitting on 3s. That's 2 hits, and I'm fishing for 6s because nothing.
Yeah, I'm strength 14.
Yeah, because folks, but it would have been a pen straight away.
Yeah, so any glancing hits, I think it's called third rank or third line.
Yeah.
Any glancing hits, obviously I've got you don't score victory points for killing them for any missions, but if any glancing become penetrating.
Which is amazing.
If they do.
I kind of wanted to pop him straight away, that would have been hilarious. But anyway, so we'll put the heavy bolter into these rapier batteries over here. So it's hitting on 3s. We've got 2 hits. And toughness of the rapier battery?
No, toughness is 3 because it works like this. Because the majority now, as there is more crew, it works as the majority of the crew. So toughness is 3.
Fantastic. So 2s. Okay.
Obviously
a 1. Obviously a 1. So
what's the AP on it?
AP 4 on a heavy bolter.
Okay, so 1's dead.
Oh, I got 1. Alrighty. And then next up, we're going to put the next Predator. I'm going to put everything into... I'm going to put everything into the rapier batteries. I'm going to find the rapier batteries. Yeah. 200 damage.
I don't think I can evade with artillery. I'm quite sure I can't. And I think I'm going to leave the... I think I'm going to leave the evading for the bikes because I don't want to get bolted down.
Okay, what bikes are coming out?
Sorry, the cavalry. I'm too used to futuristic things. Horses is a bit...
they got wheels?
Yeah.
This is amazing. Okay, Predator autocannon, hitting on 3. Wow, okay. And then wounding on a... No. There's the old DC dice. Heavy bolter, I'll do 1 first because the other one can't see, I don't believe. So that's 2. And... 1 wound?
1 wound, yeah.
Strength 5, toughness 3, yeah. So another one gone. Well, that was awful.
Yeah. You would have 4 more shots, because you would basically
do that. Oh, thank you kindly. You're too kind. There you go. Shouldn't have said anything. 2s. Strength 5, right? Yeah, 2. So 4. 4 more die.
So 4 more die. So I'm going to take 1 more off.
Yep.
And then I will put some wounds onto the artillery.
Oh, makes sense.
I need to check. But the problem is you can't put the wounds onto the artillery first, because if not, you have to carry on putting them
throughout the whole thing.
Yeah.
We'll let you sort that out.
And you need a gunner for each gun.
Okay,
well,
to operate. Yeah,
to operate.
Withering hail of fire, but they're still standing. We'll put the wound markers on there in a second, and I'll just carry on with these bolter rounds I have. The rapier batteries still stand because as they were about to call out for more crew, more arrived and were gunned down, but in reality what happened is that me and Pardo just forgot to put down the extra troops.
Yeah, there's 3 more there, which should have been on the battlefield. That are not. That's why I'm saying that it looks like less. Because I think the Space Marine one has 2 crewmen.
Yes.
These have 3. So a total of 6 have been dead.
Yes.
There
we go. The end. They carry on. No saves needed on the rapier battery, but
now they are now toughness 5 because they are equal to, and they have a 3-up save, so it's better.
Great. I've improved it. That's not my plan, but alas. Now let's do some bolter fire. We're going to put some bolters into the angry ponies over there to try and slow them down. Hitting on 3s. So that's 3 misses.
Not bad.
Not bad for me.
And by the way, I am reacting here to
Shroud.
Evade. Yeah.
Yes, evade. That makes sense. Makes sense, especially because they're galloping forwards. I'm looking for 3s now, so I dropped 3 again there, Mr. Pardo.
Okay.
So that's just 4.
Yeah, they normally have a 5-up. I've upgraded to Carapace Armour, so like I said. So
lovely.
4-up saves.
4-up saves. Save
2 dead.
So 2 dead. And we're just going to rinse and repeat, folks, with the other squad.
Yep.
Over there, and we'll go straight in.
I mean, I just evaded. So
of course, yeah.
You do have 5-ups, which I failed.
You fail. That's what you get for forgetting.
Yes.
The dice always punish you. Hitting on 3s. So that is, a whole bunch of misses.
That's a DC roll.
That's a DC roll.
Do that again.
50%. And wounding on 3s. That's much better, though.
Okay.
That's 5 in total. So you've got 4-ups. That is saved. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Roll.
Wow, that is disgusting.
I still have to do a leadership, though.
And an evade.
No, that was that from that unit.
Oh, of course, yes.
From
I keep thinking
you can allow me, if you want, I can evade.
I'll give it to you.
No,
I'm that confident.
3 deads.
Okay, 3 dead. I'm okay with that. So let me just check. I don't think there's any other shooting, but
I don't think so. Should I do some leadership tests?
Oh, okay, yeah, leadership tests.
PDF out.
Out comes the PDF.
By the way, just really quickly, these horses, cavalry now, if you run with them, you actually get shrouded.
Nice.
Which is pretty cool.
Okay.
Okay, so the rapier batteries are leadership 7.
Leadership 7. That's a 5, and
6,
I can't
7.
see the other. Oh,
that's
beautiful.
Fine. Yes, no one runs because, by the way, militia, if they start running, they just run and run away. They can't regroup if they're less than half.
Oh wow. Okay.
And then the cavalry. Is leadership 7.
Okay.
Leadership 8. I need to remember that everything has +1.
Oh great. 8. That's
they're fine.
Yeah, they love it. Wow. Look at that. They stand firm. They are holding the line, defending.
I've been having nightmares of things running away.
I can imagine.
This is why I've tried to make them as highest leadership as possible. Spent points on having like commissar type things on your.
Ah, okay.
I'll stop talking now.
Yeah. Your turn coming up. Here we are, end of the movement phase for the militia, and as you can see, the riders have sallied forth into the Word Bearers lines. Talk us through it, Mr. Pardo.
I'm terrified. Every time I ask, what's your AP? AP4? I'm like, I'm instant killing if you get caught. It's really difficult because then you just die. I know it's low points. I think you need like 5,000 points to survive the turn. So I moved up with the cavalry.
Yes.
Looking for a charge onto these. Obviously, you can react and shoot back and all that jazz.
Speaking of which, I've done 2 reactions because I have my warlord trait enslaved by darkness.
Okay.
Twice in the movement phase. I've moved here, I've moved them away 4 inches, and over here, I've moved them forward 4 inches.
Now, my biggest problem is that these guys have flamers. They're in Ashen Circle.
Yes, they have
flamers. So all of death is a very scary thing for me because they are AP4.
They are. And Kiddick hand flamers.
Yeah. Nothing more to say. My Leman Russes have stayed put because I can see basically everything. Yep. That one's basically can see everything. My artillery can see anything. My troops though have moved up, trying to do like a sort of screen here just in case you've got melter bombs and stuff.
True.
They've moved there as well, and basically I need to get these charges in. I need to survive. Everything needs to do well in shooting, so fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed. Shooting phase, and unfortunately my flyboys are going to come under withering hail of fire from these Leman Russes, quivering in my ceramite boots.
I've just noticed how bad battle cannons are as well. They don't have rending, breaching, anything.
Nothing.
They have pinning though. Are you fearless? No, right? Okay. So, first one is going to go there and catch 5.
Okay.
So here we go.
There we go.
It is a hit.
Nice.
Though. So 5 wounds. It is strength 8.
Yes.
So choose to wound.
Just a wound.
which I wound 4 times.
4 times.
Now,
okay.
I do have my heavy bolter, which is hitting on 4s. So it's 3 hits. And wounding on 3s. 2 wounds.
Nice. Now,
You do have to do them separately, because the battle cannon has pinning.
okay, I will do this separately. And I will state now that we will be using one of the SN house rules where...
Yes.
Where your initiative is how many saves you can make onto your Artificer armor if you pay for it as upgrades.
Yeah.
So if a unit has it, like a whole squad has it, then it's different.
Yeah.
But for example, my
Sergeant.
Iconoclast here, yes, I don't want him to take all of them because it's just silly.
Yeah.
He's not going to jump in front of all the weapons. So it's initiative. So how fast can you get in front of the bullets to slow them down? So what we're going to do is put the pinning ones on him.
Cool.
So there's the 4. So this first one is okay, and then is okay, and then is okay, and hey, we got him.
He dies.
So he dies. That's not good
good.
because he's got the melter infernal pistol, and then we've got 2 heavy bolters on 3s. That's 2,
Both die.
and oh my word!
Wow, what's happening?
That is 3 gone. So that's 1, 2, and I think is that the champ at the back? Yes, it is 3. That is Iconoclast. That's 3 gone.
Cool. You do have to do a pinning test because you lost
I did.
a model from 567.
We're okay.
Okay.
We're okay.
Okay, so we got there for the first one. Now we're going to do exactly the same for the second one.
That's not good for me.
So I can only get 3 this time.
Okay.
So see if I hit it.
Oh.
It goes. Wait, I moved that. Sorry.
That's okay. It was going that way.
Yeah, it just goes.
It goes
Just
over
goes
there.
around
Bam.
And
Okay.
then heavy bolter
Heavy bolter.
is 1 hit and 1 wound.
1 wound. 3 up. We're okay. At least there.
Okay, look, I've killed 3. I can't really complain.
Yeah, it's great.
Now, I don't think my shotguns are in range because they are range 12. Oh, there's a couple. So, 2 rows. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And they are 1, 2, 3. They are 2 shots each. 1, 2, 3,
Oh,
4,
nice.
5, 6, 7, and 3.
I'm hoping they're
5,
not
6.
83.
No, but they are concussive.
Oh.
Which is quite cool, but they are strength 3 because they're not an Astartes shotgun.
Okay.
So I'm hitting on 4s here,
Okay. Wow.
and
That's a roll like me.
yeah, what's happening? And 5s.
Two
That is
wounds.
2 wounds.
Wow. 3 ups. Oh, that one.
You can't roll that because that has
Why?
only 6s.
That's 1 dead so far. That's
Okay.
1 dead to shotgun blasts.
So you need to do a leadership, I think. We'll check about concussive because
Yes.
I think it's just if you get into combat or something like that. So you passed it anyway. I
Yes.
think it's a leadership test. We'll double check that.
Either way.
So that's that done. Let me get some dice and go on to the rapiers.
Okay. Rapiers up next. Up next, we have the embattled Rapier Battery crew.
Yeah, laser destroyers.
Laser destroyers under a hail of fire from
Yeah.
the Word Bearers
Now-
now firing back.
I'm pretty impressed. These are pretty good.
Okay.
So they're hitting on 4s, but they're twin linked. So I really
Oh, wow, okay. What are you shooting at first before you...
I'm shooting at the tank goes.
shame. They are 2 separate squads.
Do I shoot at those guys and kill them instantly because they're AP1? Oh, that would be quite interesting.
Oh, he's having to think now.
Hmm.
Because you don't want... Because, folks, we all know I'm going to flame. I have to. This is too good not to flame.
I'm actually
In the
going to
charge
shoot
phase.
into them
Okay.
because it makes sense because maybe my secret
Objective.
objective
might
is
be in-
infantry.
Who knows?
So yeah, I think I'm gonna go. Because
All right.
I think I'm gonna go. Even though they're really good against vehicles, I'm actually going to go into
Yeah, why
them
not? It
because
makes sense.
I'm scared of them. So here we go. Hitting on 4s,
Hit on force.
twin link.
Nice. 3 hits so far. Wow, just 1 miss. That's
And
Pardo
two-
classic.
Choose to wound because they're strength 9. And that is
5 dead.
5 dead because it's AP strength 9 AP1, and even your artificer armor doesn't work.
Oh my word. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Got 2 left. That is horrific.
See, that worked.
Absolutely horrific. I need to test now. Test for these.
The other thing is, whilst you do that test,
They are definitely running.
yeah, running. Yeah, because you do it at the end of the shooting phase.
Oh, you want to shoot me some more?
So no, I'll keep that because the battle cannon will now go obviously into here.
Oh, I see.
Now, really quickly,
Yes.
we're new to militia, we're practicing, we're trying out the rules. They do have Exoshock 6, they do have Ordnance, and they have... That's it.
Yeah, wow.
So, yeah, they're pretty good.
Battle cannon flying across and hitting into my Marines. Hopefully it scatters and just goes straight into
Passes through the statue, so you sort of have a cover save, which you don't really need.
No.
So do you want to evade? Because you haven't done anything.
Oh, yeah, might as well. I should have evaded there, perhaps, but I was too...
Do you want to evade there?
Oh, I probably would have, right?
I don't know.
Oh.
I don't know. Would you?
Yes, I would have.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, you can evade, right? Even though I'm thinking of Feel No Pains.
Yes.
So I'm going to evade, yeah.
Okay.
That's a really good idea. I saved 3.
Wow.
Wow.
Okay, so 3 are back.
3 are back. That makes me very, very happy, but they're still running, I think.
Yep. And how many died here from the blast? Because you are heavy now that you've said it.
I
So
am
you
heavy,
can re-roll your saves.
Oh, can I?
Yeah.
Oh.
Do you remember how many died from the blast and not the heavy bolter?
Yes, 1. It was my sergeant, my iconoclast.
No, because...
He was taking the 4 main hits,
Okay.
and then the heavy bolters.
And then another one died after that?
Yeah, the heavy bolters. But I rolled 2 for heavy bolters, and they both died.
Okay.
And
so
he
it's just
died.
One. All yours. So you can re-roll the
2 up.
The 2 up then, yeah.
He lives!
He lives. And did the other one kill any? No, because it flew up.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Thanks.
I'm just trying to help you.
Oh, you're a good man.
Even though you're a traitor and I hate you.
My first time properly using them. These actions.
Sort of.
Yeah.
They are an Ascent Plus.
They are Ascent Plus. I did dabble with a Zomos Hallis game with them in.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Okay.
Let me put these guys back.
Yes.
And then we'll resolve this. So the Marines have stood back up, only to have a battle cannon now going into their face, because of course...
Yeah, obviously there's more now, so I might as well fire into them. And hopefully kill some more. So we all know where it's going to scatter. It's a hit.
It's a hit.
Oh, it's a really nice hit.
Yeah,
as
look
well.
at that. Bam.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3.
You got them all.
4, 5.
Okay.
Choose 2.
Choose to wound.
And it's 3 ones.
Okay. I'll take it on the Artificer. First one. Second one. We're okay.
Perfect.
Perfect all round.
Okay, so that is the end of my shooting. I'm not going to shoot at you with my pistols on the cavalry, because that would mean that you shoot back at me.
Yes.
And I really don't want to do that.
Makes sense.
So on to charges coming up.
Ooh, cavalry charge. First charge up of the cavalry is the center line, piercing through the center of the Word Bearers lines.
Yeah. Now you really want to make charges with the spears, because you spend points for the spears, but they don't work if you don't charge.
Oh, really?
So they go from really strength 7,
oh,
quite
wow,
good, to like no
rubbish.
Okay, so do you want to do a reaction? Do you want to fire back?
Do I want to fire back?
Yeah. Or brace, or whatever it's called. Is it brace?
No, I don't want to do either of those.
I'm so confused with Zone Mortalis.
I know,
Why did
yeah.
they change the reactions on there? Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, I know exactly what you're trying to do.
Here we go. Okay,
and they're
so
in. They're in.
And
Welcome.
now over there, you've already done your reaction here. So
I think I'm going to shoot.
This is where it's painful.
Yes.
I think I said it already, but they're 84.
Yes.
So any thing that goes through is dead.
You're going to have to, right? But you've got the commander to tank some of it.
Yeah, there's 9 guys there. So
right, there's 4d3 normal flamers, Caddic flamers, and then we've got 1 melter on Infernal Pistol on the champ. So here we go for the 43, which is
wow, 3, 6, 9, 10.
Okay, so there's 2 there. You do nice and slow. Another 2 there, Mr. Pardo, and then another 2 there, Mr. Pardo.
Okay.
Okay. Now this is strength 4.
Strength is
so 3s because your toughness is 3.
Yeah.
So I've only missed with 3, which is good for me.
Now, if I don't go on to my 3-up invulnerable save for my Force Commander, that means that 7 would be dead.
7 would dead.
So
I haven't done my melter yet.
Oh, okay. Okay. Wounds. What was the strength of the flamer?
4.
It's okay. It's not double strength. Okay. So the melter I'm going to do last.
Yes,
I think probably I'll take 1.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Off, and that's it, because I'm not even instant killing my Force Commander. He's got 3 wounds.
Yes.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 1 time. 3 ups. 3 up.
3 ups. Oh, okay. Okay, there's 1. He's okay. He's okay. He's okay. He's okay.
How many have I done? 1, 2,
5.
3, 4, 5, 6, right?
That's 6, yeah. 6 done.
And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1 more.
Oh,
okay.
2. So
So
you've got 1 left.
So I'm going to just kill 1 more with the melter. instead of risking it. Obviously,
So only one's taken.
So 3 dead, right?
No. I thought you just said you were doing a commander for the 4-ups.
Yes. Only 1 dead then.
1 dead.
Right? 1 dead.
And 1 wound.
Oh,
left
that's
on your
quite
commander.
good.
That's really good.
My brain was, you know, that meme of the guy thinking of that. That was me now.
Right. So now you need to roll your charge.
Okay, let me roll the charge before I go away again.
And he's in.
Yes.
So we'll move these in and move those in and get the fighting coming up.
The Militia Cavalry lowered their lances and quickened their pace as they charged towards the Word Bearers, led by their commander with his sabre drawn. They were met by a wall of searing flame. As the inferno passed, the riders appeared largely unscathed and crashed into the enemy's lines.
In they charge, and we've got 5 Hammer of Wraths from the lances, skewering potentially some of my guys, plus the horses bumping into you.
I was really worried because I looked and I'm like, oh my god, I'm initiative 3, all this charge, trying not to die in Overwatch, but then they have
Sudden Strike
2, so I go initiative 5.
That's amazing.
But then I check back my weapon skill and it's 3, so I'm hitting really bad. It's like, it's stressful. It's a stressful army to play, but it's really enjoyable actually.
Yes.
Okay, so first of all, Hammer of Wrath, everybody in base contact. So
yes,
5 from this
5
one.
from the squad.
Strength 3.
Let's do it. So 5 says 2 wounds.
What 2 wounds? Yes, sir.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay, I'll just take out the normal guys.
Okay.
We're okay.
Perfect. And then there's 4 here.
4 there. Okay.
Which nothing.
Okay.
That's it. Cool. So now we are going into combat.
Yes. Where do you want to start?
I want to start here.
I want to see your challenge with my Praetor.
With your your Praetor's there.
He is. Yeah.
Hello. Yeah. Why not?
Let's do it.
Why not?
Which one is your daddy?
This one here in the back.
Okay, that's daddy. I'll put him over here. There we go.
Okay. Cool.
Single him out.
So the spear is very good if you charge, but still doesn't grant you any extra buff, so you don't get it's two-handed, so you don't get it for the pistol on that. Apart from that, it's got a special rule which now I have forgotten what it is, and I'll tell you in a little while.
All right.
Basically, you don't get any perks for charging.
Okay.
So it's just 1 attack each.
Before that, let's do 4 Hammer Wraths from them.
I've just did it. That's what I missed here.
Oh, sorry. I thought it was these guys.
No. I did those and did those.
Apologies.
You have a bit of lag.
Yeah.
So here we go. Let's do this combat first. So you strike first with
I do. I have 4 attacks.
Okay.
Coming in. Hitting on your weapon skill.
My weapon skill is 3. So Rider Sergeant.
Weapon skill 6, so 2s? Or is it always 3s?
No, it's doubles, yeah. 2s.
So
obviously 2 1s.
Obviously 2 1s.
Mastercrafted?
1 Mastercrafted, yes.
Oh.
So 3 come in. I'm currently strength 6.
So you are wounding on 2s.
Another 1, of course. Hot. 2 wounds, no 6s.
Is it Paragon Blade?
It's Paragon Blade.
So 1, he's dead.
Yes, slashed him to pieces. Well done.
Killed the horse.
Well done, Damien.
Okay. Now it is my turn, and then was your initiative 5?
5 on Praetor?
Oh, your initiative 5. Yeah, it's weapon skill 6, so we would all strike at the same time. So I do strike back before.
Nice, do it.
Before I actually die.
Skewer
But
him.
how many attacks do you think I have on the sergeant?
3.
1.
What?
1 attack on the sergeant.
Brilliant.
I'm hitting.
Plus you charged, or you don't even get that.
No, I don't get that. I've just said it because the spear doesn't get it. So.
Oh really?
Yeah. Now my weapon skill is 3. I don't know if it's. I think it's 6s here.
Well, if you get either, of course. You have
now
to,
we have to check.
Now we have to check. Okay, he's dead, and a 5 does not cut it against the mighty Damien, Lord of the Word Bearers.
Now it's I still carry on. Now I am weapon skill 3, 1 attack each, 5 attacks. No attacks for the horses, which is a bit sad. I wish they could bite or kick or something like that. But,
Scratch.
But they don't. Okay, so here we go. Hitting on 5s. Come on, give me a decent roll. I just want to show how good they are. 2 hits.
2 hits. Yeah, you take that.
Strength is 7. So 2's 2 wounds.
Wow.
2 wounds. They are AP 3.
Wow.
Brutal 2.
Wow.
So
I'm just gonna kill
have you got artificial armor?
On the sergeant, yes.
Oh, can I just kill 2?
Yeah, I'll let you kill 2.
Thank
there
you.
There you go. 2 are skewered.
Thank you. All the militia fans down there.
Yeah.
I love DC. I love you.
2.
I love you.
Take that, Marines.
Okay, so now your turn to strike back.
Okay, so I've got
those guys at initiative 4.
Yes, these. I don't think he'd be able to get in, right?
Yeah, that's
He'd be enough. I'm not sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Well, I'll give it to you because you didn't go into artificial armor.
Thanks.
So I'll give it to you.
So we've got 5, 6, 7.
Yep.
2, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'm hitting on 3s.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And then I've got chain bayonets.
So it's +1 strength.
Yeah.
So strength is 5. So it's still 3s.
Still 3s.
Still 3. No, it's twos. Yeah. Rerolling, which you don't need to.
Don't need to.
Now, chain bayonets, is it any better AP?
Oh, I don't believe so.
Oh, let's check that.
Check, just in case.
Yeah.
Yes, as we thought, no AP on the
just
chain
gives
bayonets.
you, just
it's
gives
shred
you
and
just feels like it's
it's
gonna
bit extra.
So I have 4 up saves.
Yeah. That is
Ta-da!
It's 4 dead.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I was gonna say like, oh, maybe you use these guys to charge like other stuff, but there's only other legions to fight against.
This is the worst thing a legion has, like normal tactics. Yeah.
Funny.
I think you should play militia versus militia.
Yeah, exactly. Well,
okay,
so
you
can actually do that with my chaos stuff.
That's true.
Yeah.
Now you do have your power fist with 2 attacks.
Oh yes, 2 attacks going in.
Hitting on 3.
Oh, there we are.
Not that.
So he lives.
So he lives, yeah.
He lives.
Okay, so let's move on to here. So I've
Okay.
got all my horses with the spears attacking first.
You do.
Which I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 alive.
Yes.
Okay.
Now, Hammer of Wrath.
I did my hammer.
You were on there, yeah?
You said that you are
I'm
way
very
late.
confused.
So I've got 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Did we do that out of sequence
8.
then?
No, we did it on camera both times.
No, I mean out of sequence. Like we should do it.
No, hammer of wrath is straight when you charge in.
Oh, great. Okay.
Yeah, after the charge. Okay, so I'm hitting on. What's your weapon skill?
For them, it's 4.
It's 4. Okay, so I'm hitting on 5s.
It's
Come on, baby.
Skill 9.
Come on, baby. 3.
Okay.
2 to wound.
2 to wound. 3 wounds.
AP 3.
Now I have to go on my artificer here, otherwise
Yes.
I'm in a lot of trouble.
No, because you're in a challenge.
Where am I challenged?
Yeah, you wanted to challenge my.
I did want to challenge.
Yeah.
Yes, so I can't use him.
Do you? I'll leave it up to you. I challenged you.
No,
So
I'll challenge.
Yeah.
I'll accept. We did talk off camera about that.
And
So-
it's brutal too as well. So
yeah, okay. So definitely not then. 3 are dead.
3
Wow, brutal.
Yeah.
Now we go in the challenge, and I strike first.
Yes, you do, because I'm still initiative 3.
Yeah.
But my weapon skill is 4.
4. Okay,
So you're hitting
same as
on
me.
4s.
So I have 3 attacks base, +1 for having a hand weapon, or and a weapon. Close combat weapon. So 4 attacks, hitting on 3s, or 4.
What's your weapon skill? 4, right?
Yeah.
Still?
So 4s,
2 hits.
2 hits, and then 5 strength 5. So
So toughness 3 only.
2s with shred, which I need.
Ooh.
So there you go. So 2 wounds.
Okay. Come on, baby.
He's got 1 wound left.
Come on, baby.
Cut his head off.
3 up saves.
3 up saves. He
No.
is gone. The iconoclast,
Oh.
slain the commander of the militia,
That's Slay the Warlords. isn't
raises
it?
his head high to
is there
show everyone else.
Is there Slay the Warlords?
That is Slay the Warlord, yeah. I get 1 point.
there's
Yes,
Slay
for
the Warlord.
Blood Feud, yes.
Okay, so he dies.
He
now
dies.
I have 1 combat by.
I haven't finished yet.
Oh no!
I'm finished yet. 3 attacks. I got 2
I just
attacks.
wanted to win combat there.
2 base and 1 for an extra weapon. That's 2 hits and 2 wounds.
AP
AB3.
AP3. So that's 2 dead.
2 dead. Whoop. So I think we tie combat. So I took a wound here,
Yes.
and I've killed 2, so that's 3, and you've killed 3.
Yes. Oh no! I wanted to kill 1 more.
Oh,
Sad times.
sad
at
times.
least a couple. The problem is that they're now that they're not charging again. They're like really bad.
Oh, are
They're
they?
like-
Well, we're going to find out in just a second.
exactly.
Before we move on, we shall do a quick leadership test here for the Lone Ranger.
Yeah, it's really low anyway, and how many have died in combat?
It's pretty much double ones, right?
Yeah.
He is
Defense.
running. I will try and chase you down, of course.
Okay.
Oh, 3 and a 5. Cut you down. Job done. There we go. Here we are, end of the movement phase, turn 2 for the Word Bearers, and of course, I am now moving out for the killing blow. We have pushed out of the barricades here to get some bolter shots onto this squad down there. We have pushed forward with the Iconoclast squad. I was going to say Iconoclast, that is the leader of that squad, the Ashen Circle. And you did a reaction to move the troops in front, and then one of the tanks.
No, actually, my warlord's dead. So
Just the one.
Just that. So I've screened them, basically.
Yeah, which makes sense. And now I have to flamer and charge that squad instead.
Yeah.
So I'll give it a go. Now, Predators...
Poor Grenadiers.
Yeah, poor Grenadiers, but they die bravely
like
on this planet.
The radio from inside the tank. Hey guys, do you mind just going in front of the tank? And they're like, okay.
Okay.
Into their doom.
2 Predators now aimed squarely down at those rapier batteries, considering how lethal they are. We now know to target them even more. Still in combat here, of course, can't do anything about that. And the Praetors moved across to support these guys. Even though the troop, they're not good in combat anymore, kind of want the 2 remaining Ashen Circle to be out so they can go around attaching melter bombs to tanks.
Yep.
That's the idea. So, do you want to do some shooting?
I don't know what's happening anymore.
Okay, starting off the shooting phase, we have the furthest Predator from the camera, from your eyeballs, going into the Rapier Carrier unit here.
I was about to evade, but artillery can't evade, so I'm not evading.
No evading for you. Yay! Predator autocannon, hitting on 3s. That is 1 miss. Strength 8, so wounding on 2s.
My toughness is 5 now, so still 2s.
Still 2s. 3 wounds, no 6s for rending though.
Okay, can I shoot back though? Vehicles may only fire defensive weapons. They are not vehicles, so that means that I can fire back.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Wow, do it.
So, you want me to do it?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, of course you can. You
want
me to do it. I don't want you to do it.
Yeah, it doesn't say anything. It just says, I know, may not make reactions, which I've just said. Bada big! How stupid am I?
I thought, hang on a minute.
Yeah.
So, 3 wounds.
I can't evade, I can't shoot back, I can't do anything. 3 wounds.
AP4.
AP4. Okay, so I need to start taking them on the artillery. So 2 at a time.
Okay.
Because they have 2 wounds each.
2s each.
So 3 ups.
So that's a wound.
3 up.
Oh,
one
artillery gone. And then we've got 8 bolter shots coming in. Hitting on 3s. Okay, half 1s, but that is okay. We're used to that, aren't we? Word Bearers fans. We are used to that. And then 4s now. 2 wounds, because it is toughness majority. 5, sorry. And I'm strength 5 on my heavy bolters. So 2 wounds. Again on saves, please.
2 wounds on AP?
AP heavy bolter, so AP4.
Okay. So
you can kill a guy if you want.
I'll kill a guy because I have 1 too many guys, and then I have
poor guy.
Yeah, because I just need 1 for every crew. So that's
okay. And then guess what, Mr. Pardo?
Guess what?
The next Predator's going to go in, hitting on 3s with the big gun.
Yep.
And wounding on 2 6s, please. Nothing but 3 wounds again, Mr. Pardo. You in your papers.
Sorry, how many wounds? I'm just checking they have 2 wounds and not anything
You said earlier they have 2 wounds. You've got to be confident in yourself, my friend.
I'm not confident at all. This morning I decided to play this up.
Yes.
So
I did say, hey, do you want to play another Sun Mortalis? And you said, I want to play the Militia.
They have 2 wounds, yeah. So
okay, so
what's happened now?
There's 3 wounds.
3 wounds from the bolter?
From the new Predator, second Predator.
Okay, so any rending on them?
No rending, unfortunately.
So 3 ups.
Yes.
So 2 at a time. 1 wound. And
it's okay. Right, and now I do the bolters again.
Down to 1 wound.
So the 2 sponsons going in, hitting on 3s, and that is again half. That is it's statistically perfect for me.
Toughness 5.
So yeah, 4s. Mr. Pardo, I've been playing the game while you've been reading your papers.
Yeah, that's true. So 3 ups.
2 wounds.
1 at a time.
Oh, that's the other one.
I will take
another guy.
Yeah.
That makes sense. So you've got 1 rapier battery left. I don't mind that. That is not as bad as before. Now, I am now going to quickly measure and see what these bolters can shoot at over here, because maybe I got some shots onto that rapier battery to see if I can finish them off. Bolter rounds, 10 shots now going into this rapier battery, hitting on 3s. So, oh, that was a miss. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then wounding on 5s, because your toughness is 5.
Yes, yeah.
So that is 1 wound.
1 wound. 3 up save.
He's okay. And then all I have left is some flamers over there.
Okay.
So what I'm going to do is... Actually, you can shoot back with all your shotguns, right?
I can. 2 shots each.
2 shots each is a lot of shots.
You do have your artificial armor still there, right?
I do, yes. But it's a lot of shots, and I could just charge into them anyway and chop them up. But again, you can shoot me in Overwatch.
Yes, but that would make me
two
lots of shooting.
So
what's that? 20 shots, 40 shots.
Yeah, and actually, the way I've positioned it, my own fault. Getting used to this unit, guys, because I can't flame with the other 2 really.
Yeah.
Maybe you can get like 1 guy.
Yeah, and I think you can maybe make.
But I can't ever touch my own models. Remember?
Yeah, but isn't it torrents?
It's torrent 6, yeah.
Yeah, so you can basically put it like there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Crazy stuff. Okay, well, we'll work that out in a second. I'll catch you back just now. Okay, we did a little bit of measuring, and Mr. Pardo helped me out there, because they have torrent 6. I always thought that's kind of like when you shoot forwards an extra 6 inches, but you can position it within the unit as long as the tip of the flame template is closer to the model.
Yeah,
so
basically.
it's a learning curve, but anyway, there we are. So 20 hits in total I've got here. So I'm going to be doing that because that's very juicy. And we're going to be looking for 3s because I'm strength 4. Okay. 3s to kill because it's AP 4 and I should have anything special.
No, I have nothing.
Okay.
I have nothing special.
Okay, so I think that's the squad, my friend. But maybe.
Probably. That was a bad roll anyway.
That was a bad roll, but it's me
2,
we're talking about.
4,
3, 6, 9, 10, 11. It's exactly 11.
Yes, because there's 10 and my discipline master is 2 wounds.
Oh, he lives on a wound.
So he lives in a wound.
Wow. Okay, lives on a wound.
I do shoot back though.
Yes, you do.
So I'm hitting on 4s here.
Hitting on 4s. Because you would have been doing this on Overwatch to me anyway.
Yes,
So
might as well do it now.
might as well get rid of you in the first place, yeah.
That one. And
Strength?
then these are 2 las pistols.
Oh, okay.
2 hits.
Strength
so,
on the last pistol?
3 and 3.
Okay, oh, so 5s.
But these are concussive.
Okay.
Remember. So
5s here.
2 concussive saves and 1 normal save.
Okay, I'll do a normal, or I'll give you a nice normal save
3 up
here for
save,
the last
okay.
pistol. Shoots him in the eye. No, he's fine.
Survives.
And then I've got 2 normal saves.
2 concussive saves.
Do you know what? I'll do it on the normal troops as well.
Okay.
1 dice.
1 bit.
There we go. Lucky, because that one would have been the Iconoclast.
Cool.
El Capitan. So there we go. That squad's gone, and except for him with his 1 wound, so I can charge him at least.
Yes, you can. Poor thing.
As he's limping
Yeah.
and burnt, I will be going up and finishing the job with the axe rakes. So that is all my shooting, I believe.
Did you shot with these guys, right?
I haven't shot with them. Can they see anything?
They can see him, probably.
Him? I will leave that because I want to charge him.
Yeah.
Just because I want to take his head with an axe rake.
Yes, I would do the same. Yeah, you definitely can.
Yeah.
And
so
these guys have shot?
they've shot.
They've shot into the ring.
Yes, they did. And that was the end of that. So let's do the charges, which is just this guy.
Yeah.
Coming up.
So,
Well, I mean, I got plus a billion.
Overwatch.
No. With a shot.
And I'm just going to remove him.
Yay! And I go forward. No consolidating the tanks or anything like this, because it's obviously not 40k, folks.
Yeah.
But that's it. And just combat now. Should we get into here?
Yeah. Back into there.
Sounds fun. Just before we get stuck into that, just a quick little leadership test on this one guy.
Yeah. A militia crewman has leadership 7.
Wow.
So it's 8 with my extra traits.
Okay. He's strong. Yeah, he
fine.
loves it. He
Yeah.
cares not for his friends dying around him.
And we go straight into combat there.
Yeah, so I've got my attacks. I'm be going first because you don't get any initiative bonuses anymore.
Nope.
But you now are putting your lances down.
Yes.
And because I guess some of them are skewered into Marines.
Yeah.
And then you're going to be picking up your
close
las
combat
pistol
weapons,
and close combat. Yeah.
which have
and your
extra attacks now.
Yeah, it's great. Well, let's see how many you have left in a moment. So I'm hitting on 3s. So I've dropped 1, Mr. Pardo.
Okay.
Which is there. And now I'm strength 5. So wounding on 2s.
2s, yeah. Because it's toughness 3.
With shred.
Yeah, and these are
AP3.
AP3. Okay, so guess what? That is 6 dead. So the dice I was preparing to shoot is going back into my pile.
Yeah, here we are, end of the movement phase for the embattled militia.
Yeah.
Now, before we get involved, I can now reveal, because I might as well, that cavalry was my choice for the Blood Feud.
Where's your secret notes? I'm sure it was something else. And you just killed
I
them
picked the
again.
Lehman Russes. They give me no
I think
no
it's
points.
2 points each for cavalry.
It is 2 points each.
So
Yeah.
it's 6 points.
Yeah, 6 points.
Plus the warlords.
Plus the other warlords, yeah.
So
In style.
Yeah.
He's still there.
you're just about winning.
I'm holding on.
Just about.
Just about.
Okay, so movement-wise, I've just moved back with my Lehman Russes.
Yes. Beep, beep. Panicking. Waiting.
And I've moved up with these guys.
Yes.
I'm not within 12 inches, so I've basically just shuffled up against to have a bit more of cover. And then my Lehman Russ has basically moved up. And
to get more line of sight.
To get more line of sight into these guys.
Yeah.
Battle cannons are so bad.
Wow.
Oh, I'm going to say that all night. It's good that now I get home and I'm like, Nicola, my wife.
Yeah.
Battle cannons are so bad. And she's like, what?
What? No, they don't worry about
Forget it. Why did I marry you?
You don't know what battle cannon does, you nerd?
Okay, so we're going to go straight on to shooting.
Already.
We're going to do the 2 battle cannons into here.
Oh, wow, okay.
So the problem is that you have the AP2
Rerolls. And I'm heavy, yeah.
Oh, that hurts even more now that you've reminded me it's heavy. But I need to go into them. No, I need to go into here.
Okay.
First one.
First one. Is it?
It hits. Moves 1 inch. Actually.
1 inch, yeah, but there you go.
Gets won't get that one. So
5?
it gets 5. Yeah.
Nice.
With, actually, it would be.
It's fine. No,
that one, yeah.
I'll give you the 5,
4,
mate. Worry
5.
not.
Okay, so 2 to wounds.
2 to wound. 4 wounds.
That's 4 wounds, and then the heavy bolter. 2 hits. 1 wound. Yeah.
Okay.
So you
heavy bolter.
have to do them separately.
Okay. I'll do heavy bolter on a normal guy.
Yeah.
He's fine. And then I will do the 4 on. I'll start doing on the
artificial armor, right?
Artificial armor.
Yeah.
So I can only do 4, remember, because of my initiative. 1, 2, 3. He's dead.
Oh, he's dead. Yeah.
Got him. And then a 3 up. No. So another one
2
dies.
dead. So you do have to do a pinning test straight away.
Pinning test. Pinning test. We're okay.
Ooh,
Super brave.
Heroic, yeah. And then the next one will go there.
Okay.
Roll as close as possible. And that is 4 inches actually. So it could
it could actually go somewhere.
Yeah. It could actually. Moves 4. So gets 1.
Gets 1. Okay, we'll take 1.
1 wound.
1 wound. 3 up. We're okay.
And the heavy bolter, which we should have waited for. 2 hits.
Oh, yeah.
2 wounds.
I got too excited. 2 more. We're fine.
Yep, perfect.
Okay.
So that's the Lehman Russes, which I'm not going to take ever again. And then I'm going to go, the Laser Destroyer is going to actually go into the 2 in Ashen Circles.
Okay.
Because guess what? I have infantry for my secret thing.
Guess what, everyone?
Rerolling.
Okay.
Is it a hit, please?
Yes, it is. 2 hits.
2's to kill.
2's to kill,
Actually,
yeah.
one of them will get a cover save.
That is
2
2.
wounds.
So cover save. First one.
Oh my god.
Cover save. Oh, got 1.
Yeah.
So it's the one with cover save.
Yeah,
which
one
is,
of them wouldn't actually, that one wouldn't have got a cover save. So
This
it would
one.
have just been 1.
So just take, well, I put the saves on the first. Oh, so I see what you're saying. So
Yeah, because that one would have died,
Yep.
or you could have put the other one and that one just survived. Yeah.
It matters.
Yeah, can't believe that I can't even kill that. Okay, and then lastly, to finish off,
Yes.
I'm quickly going to check really, really quickly that I'm doing the Lehman Russ properly.
You're going to read all the Lehman Russ rules right now?
No, I just want to see that the ballistic skill is proper. So this is where you come. Here it is. Ballistic skill 3. Perfect. We're doing it right. Okay, and this one's going to go. I don't know if to go like straight into there, but is he artificial armor as well?
Yes, he's the boss man.
Oh my god. Okay, so we're going to go there.
Already.
So that
So
is
it's 3 inches?
3 inches. So say 3.
Yeah,
I
sure.
think it's going to be 3.
I'll give you 4 if you want.
No. That's cheating. 2 wounds.
2 wounds. Artificer.
Wait,
Oh, sorry.
Volta is 3 hits, 3 wounds.
Okay, so let's do 3 normal heavy bolters. So 2 die. Wow. And then we've got 2 on the sergeant. 1, 2. We're okay.
Okay, so that was the pinning one, so nothing there. And guess what? That's the end of my turn. What was that?
2.
Turn 2.
Just my turn 3. Oh.
Turn 3 Word Bearers. Movement now over.
Yes.
Not a lot done on my side because of reactions, because I'm going to die anyway with this squad, so there's no point really in falling back, because I do want to get into range if I survive with my shotguns. And yeah, he's going to basically, whatever way I move, he's still within melter range. So that's it. That's my movement, reaction-wise.
Yes.
Your movement, take us through.
Push through with the Marines here.
Okay.
To get some shots off onto this squad. Move forward with the Traitorous Squad around the corner.
Okay.
Maybe get the charge off if there's any still around. I've actually ignored the Lehman Russes because they are that bad.
They are very bad.
I don't particularly care about them. I'm just going to chop this guy up.
Okay.
With the Ashen Circle. And then the Predator's going to have a tank off. Tank versus tank.
Yeah.
Just to fire some Predator cannons over there, which we can get straight into if you want. I'm sorry, the last Ashen Circle, the
He just
Iconoclast.
goes, yeah, on
Yeah,
the
because he's
side.
got an Infernal Pistol.
Perfect. Okay, shall we do the tanks
Yeah.
first?
So the first one,
Okay,
Just-
I'm going to evade with this one.
makes sense, okay. So hitting on 3s. Okay, cool. And then,
Is it just 4 shots on the Predator?
there you go, that's a penetrating hit, those. A rending 6.
Is it just 4 shots on the top gun?
On the top gun, yeah.
Okay, so nothing you can do with the other guns because you can't see anything
Nope,
else.
yeah.
So one penetrating hit, so I did evade. That is a scatter dice. That is a fail.
Okay, so I roll
Okay,
so what
so
happens.
it is a pen anyway, yeah. So this is a weird one because obviously a 6 is a pen anyway
Yes.
because of the rending. So for this Leman Russ, it really doesn't matter a
Matter.
lot. But
2.
it's good. It's a 2.
Which
Okay,
is
so basically snap firing is done.
Same again with
Next
the
step.
next one.
Yes.
Hitting on 3s.
Yeah.
It's
they're
always
quite-
50% for me.
It's always. Looking for 6s? Nothing.
Nothing.
Okay, so he's down to 3.
He's
Half
down,
points
yeah,
left.
one's down to 3, but it doesn't matter at this point. For the purpose of this turn, down to 3. And then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 bolter shots
Into my.
into this squad right here.
Into that squad. Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
So,
So I can't evade because I've used it up already, which was silly.
yeah, it doesn't matter either way.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
I think
3's to wound.
3's to wound. Wow, okay, 5
Okay,
wounds.
5 wounds.
You do get your normal
I
save.
do get my normal save, so 4 ups. So just 1 dead.
Nice.
Not bad.
Okay.
And then you've got these to shoot as well.
Yeah, I think. Do you
Or
know
you're
what?
gonna try a cheeky
I'll
charge?
try a cheeky charge then.
Okay, so you can do your pistols. Oh, you don't want to make your charge.
Yeah, exactly.
long,
I'll leave
so-
them. I think we'll be able
Okay.
to get the work done.
Delta?
Yes. Okay, here we go. 3. That's a hit.
It's a hit.
Strength 8.
So 2d6 because it's armor bane.
Armor Bane.
Side armor is 13. So it is a penetrating. Go
Lovely.
straight through.
Go straight through. And then see what it does.
It explodes.
Oh, he pops the tank.
Okay, so obviously gets you because you are basically
Yes.
into your way. I'll roll for the explosion.
2 up.
He survives.
He survives.
And this is not there anymore.
The Ashen Circle Iconoclast burst a stream of fire from his jump pack as he blazed past the flank of the Leman Russ, firing a melter shot from his Inferno pistol, throwing the tank skyward in a ball of fire.
Chargers next. Shall we start with the tactical squad?
Let's
with
do it.
your Praetor? I think he has.
For Lorgar and the Dark Gods.
That is a
Oh, it's an 8.
8.
I
You
need
needed
the
a
7.
7. So they're in.
Like a half
Congratulations.
Going in here.
Poor rapier carrier.
He's
They're in. Okay.
Actually, should have shot, but I mean,
Who doesn't want to kill with those really awful looking weapons?
I want to take his head.
Okay, so let's move everybody in and straight into combat. Okay, starting off with 3 Hammer of Wrath, which
Yes.
becomes 6 because of their special rules. Obviously.
Scorched Earth. Yeah, they
Yes.
get double hits.
So
Um,
toughness is 5, but you do get +1 strength, right? As well?
I do, yeah, because of
So,
Scorched Earth. So
force
I'm
2 wounds.
Force 2 wounds. So that's 3 wounds, please.
3
sir.
wounds.
Normal
Okay,
saves.
so 3 ups. Passes and
Nice.
do they go into my rapier?
But
Battery?
we can carry on now.
Yes.
So I get 3 attack space with the Iconoclast.
Are you going to go there?
Yeah,
Okay.
just finish it off. +1 for charging, +1 for having 2 weapons.
Lovely.
I'll just do him first, hitting on 3s. And then wounding on... Your toughness is still now 5, right?
My toughness is still 5, yes.
So I'm 4s now, this is. There you go. AP3.
AP3. So, guess what?
It's dead.
That is him dead and him dead.
We've
He doesn't-
taken his head.
He doesn't get away.
Actually, I'm going to put him next
Okay.
to my guy as a little trophy.
Okay.
There you go.
Take him home. Okay, and then we go into here. You've issued the challenge. I've accepted with my...
I did.
I've forgotten what its name is.
His
Basically,
oh, you told me earlier.
Yeah.
It was discipline
Discipline
commander.
Commander.
Discipline
I think
something?
so, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's going to die.
4 attack space,
Yeah.
+1 for charging.
What else? That's it.
Because he's got mastercrafted
Okay.
Paragon Blade. Hitting on, I'm assuming 3s, if not more, but mastercrafted. So that's all hit. Now I'm strength 6, so wounding on 2s. No 6s, but there you go. 5 wounds, AP.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's dead.
He's dead. I did. You
Paragon.
can put invulnerable on him, but I didn't.
You didn't?
I just put a 4-up save on him. So.
And then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 normal Marines. 2.
Yes. 2 attacks each.
They do. For 5 normal Marines, hitting
Okay.
on, I'm assuming 3s.
Yes, because my weapon skill is 3.
Yep. And then we're looking for
3s.
3s.
Because you're strength 4, toughness 3. Yeah.
I'm strength 5 with chain bayonets. So 2s.
2s, 2 wounds, yeah.
With a reroll. Not that I need it.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
7.
So 4, 5, 6, 7.
And then I got to do my champion.
4 ups. That is 3 dead for now.
3 dead for now.
Yep.
And then champion, sergeant, I should say. 2
Yeah.
hits and smushes on 2, but 1. Just 1.
Just 1.
1 more dead.
Yeah, because
Power fist.
Power fist. Okay, so that's 4, 5, 6. I believe these have 2 wounds, so I lose by 6.
You had to fight back as well, though.
Oh, you do? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
1 attack each.
2, 4, 6, 7. Hitting on 5s. Ooh,
Wow.
Strength 3 though, so
5s.
5s again. Okay, they got tired.
There you go.
Quickly. Okay, so I need to do a leadership test now, which I fail by a lot. So do you catch me? It's a 5.
Oh, it's a 3.
3. So you don't catch me.
No, I don't. Well, my initiative is, yes, with a Praetor, but it's still not enough.
So I start running back. That's 12, which might be around here. Which, yeah, now something that militia have, if they are less than half,
Yep.
they are starting number. They basically carry on running and running and running and can't.
Oh,
even,
wow.
Yeah, they can't even. They call it re-engage now.
Yeah. I mean, this is technically off the board. I don't know how we're going to play that
Yeah,
now.
it's definitely set off the board. And look, to tell you the truth, we're going to basically call it there because I just have my 2 really bad Demon Russers. You've still got the 2 Predators, the 2 Tactical Squads. You've got inner Ashen Circle running about. You've got your Praetor. So, yeah, I'm not going to even take my hand out to shake your hand.
Oh, come on now.
Can I just touch you?
All right.
Oh, thank you. Let's talk about it all. End of game conclusion.
Yeah.
Coming right up.
So there it is, our showcase of the new militia rules for Horus Heresy. Done and dusted. Our first little foray into the rules. I mean, we literally, I say we, the royal we, you looked into them.
Yeah, they came out yesterday.
Yeah. And
I looked at them today.
Yeah.
And we're playing today.
Yeah, yeah. And you messaged me like, oh, look, the militia rules. I thought, okay, that looks complicated.
Yeah.
And I said, I'll do my chaos stuff in the future. I've got some, it's a lot to do. He's like, yeah, okay. And then I get text, I'm going to do militia. I was like,
Here we go.
Here we go. So for those of you still sticking around, appreciate it. And thank you for taking the time to watch. And hope you enjoyed this little showcase that we had.
Yeah.
Now, in terms of the militia, we'll probably go into it more in depth. Maybe you'll go into it in the Pardo Club show at some point, maybe?
Yeah.
Or at least
I especially want to play it at like higher points.
Yeah.
But we have got a glimpse of how they are looking.
Yeah.
How they'll play out.
I mean, they've got a lot on the table. Like,
Yeah.
I was looking at my list thinking, there's not a lot there. And I tried to bring a basic list, really, other than the Iconoclast, which they kind of pack a bit of punch. But
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't realise that they would be so soft. The horses, the cavalry.
Yeah.
But saying that, you do have a lot on the table, 1,200 points. And we know now that certain things like Demon Russes, which are a bit of a shame.
Yeah,
they're
1,200.
Yes.
700.
Oh. I said 5 and then corrected myself.
Okay.
Yeah.
My brain was still at the 200.
The worm in the brain. Anyway, so yeah, Demon Russes aren't great, but those laser destroyers are terrifying.
Yeah. So I think, like, look, it's the first time. There's a lot going for it. There's a lot of more data slates in that PDF. There's like a lot more really, really cool units. There's like Beastmasters and there's like the Ogrins and there's a lot more tanks and artillery. And so there's a lot still to do.
Yeah.
Which we've got a lot of as well. So you'll see the army go up to like 2,000 points probably next time. I do still feel that you need more infantry as well, even though their leadership is a really big penalty. I didn't play militia before, but I'm quite sure they were like fearless. Militia were like fearless. It was very difficult for them to run away and stuff. Now they've gone completely the way they should be, especially when you're playing against a space marine. They should really be much inferior, like we've seen today.
Yeah.
Now, I'm a bit underwhelmed in the sense of the cavalry look really cool. Have they performed? No. Will they perform? I don't think so. The Lehman Russes, it's the worst. The battle cannon itself
Yes.
is the worst one of all the ones you can probably take.
Right.
So you probably will see us change the tank. I still think it's like goodish, like that high strength. Pinning is very good against certain armies, but yeah, a bit lackluster. I think I'll test them out a bit more and talk to that.
Oh, for sure, more games.
But the laser destroyers, the rapiers,
Scary.
they are very, very
They
good.
just melt
The
armor.
twin linked when you're hitting on 4s, but they are twin linked is very good. And yeah, not much more to say. Those were the units I was taking. I would have really liked. I also was going into a very elite unit with the 2-up save. The 2-up save is what really saved you. Artificer Armour, we've said it a million times. I think we're too strong, even using it with our custom way of using it, which is obviously as many rolls as your initiative. I still think it comes into play where it's a bit too strong when things like spears, which are AP3, suddenly don't get it, and suddenly a unit of horses with 1 attack each, hitting on 5s, wounding on 3s, now still don't go through. Which is a bit sad. Brutal 2 is still good.
Yeah, it's still good. There's some bits and pieces in the army. I think obviously this is our first, like I said, first test of the waters to check them out. We're just excited to play them, to be honest, and thought, why not share with you guys. So the next batch of reports we do with them will probably go into more detail
More
on
stuff.
Yeah, more stuff.
I think you need more like better guns and
Yeah,
stuff,
exactly, to deal with them.
which we do have a lot of.
And as I say in the introduction, I tried to go for like quite a generic word bearers list. There's no dreadnoughts, there's no Galvor back, there's nothing like crazy going on.
I don't know what I would do against a dreadnought, to be honest, with what I had today. So
But maybe I would if I didn't take the Artificer Armour, but then you kind of do. That's kind of what you would do if you and your friends are playing at home. You'd be like, okay, I can make a list.
I think the game changed drastically when you did your when I shot my laser destroyers in the first time and I killed like 5 of them, I think it was, and then I reminded you about your evading, and then you said yes, and then 3 of them came back, and then suddenly
that was lucky for me.
Yeah, if not, I would have probably killed the units, and then.
But at no point during that game did I feel like
pressured.
Pressure.
Horses are coming. No cavalry.
If you'd wiped out both Iconoclast units, I always say Iconoclast, Ashen Circle units, then maybe. But
and look, narratively it makes sense, right? Space Marines would just be so much better than Militia. But what I'm scared about is points wise, are they a bit too expensive when you start upgrading them? I don't know. Look, it's the first time we need to talk about it more, and I will be talking about it more on SM Plus.
And we also want to comment below.
Yeah.
All of you veteran Militia players, because I'm sure there's many of you out there, you're probably going, what? Spitting out your paint water and saying, well, this is ridiculous. Please comment below. Be nice. Start with a hello, because that's always nice. We're all human beings after all. And let us know, because we want to carry on the conversation with you all. And again, as Mr. Pardo said, if you have interest in more content, more Horus Heresy, we have a Horus Heresy tier just dedicated for Horus Heresy fans, which you can see by the little join button on the side. And it supports us, of course. And on top of that, join into the Discord. There's extra benefits through Patreon. Why I say all these things? Because we have to. So then you remind you. So you go, oh, yeah, okay, I'll help you guys out, support you. So we get more armies in, bigger militia armies, so on and so forth. So anyway, thank you to all of our SM Plus members that exist at the moment. We love you guys. And until then, that's Pardo. I'm DC. I've had a good time. He's also been here. So you're getting soon.
Sort of.